August 12th, 2024, Royal Palm Beach, Florida. It was only supposed to be a 2-minute delivery for a rookie Amazon driver on just her second day on the job. It was a routine stop, but for one local couple, it was an act of war. What started as a minor parking dispute quickly spiraled into a legal nightmare, proving that in the suburbs, the most dangerous thing you can bruise isn't the person, it's an ego.
There's no number on the parking spot. I just parked and went. It was like a literally 2-minute delivery. By the time I came out, when I was walking in, he was yelling and screaming at me, but I kept delivering. And then when I came out, he was parked like this.
Package, right?
I understand.
Right?
Well, this is my parking spot.
And Amazon just generally needs, right?
I don't care. So
All right,
please, she
so
can
let's go
say,
talk to
hey,
the other
please,
lady.
I'll be right back in 1 minute, something. She
Okay.
just look at me,
Okay, so
you know,
let's go talk to the other lady.
and walk away. She has to show some respect. I live here for 10 years.
Okay, and just like you have a job to do, so does everybody else.
I
has a job.
understand.
I'm not going to engage.
Sir, I deliver pizzas. You know what I do?
Okay.
Please, I'll be right back. 1 second. You know, I
Okay.
try to do my, I know how this works.
So
I
let's
know.
go talk to the other lady.
But she doesn't have any respect. That's why I decided not to move my car.
Order settled.
Okay. So she put hands on you?
Yes, she did.
Do you want her?
Yes, I want to press charges because I was just standing here. I said, okay, when I was trying to describe the car to the 911 operator, she came up and she's like, get in your car, get in your car, get in your car. And I'm like, can you, that's when I got my phone and I'm like, okay, let me record you. And then when I put the phone up, she's like,
No.
I have it on the camera.
I know, but you were too close.
I have it on the camera.
You were rude.
She came up to me. I didn't come up to her. My band recorded everything.
Okay, excellent. And why you walk away when I said this is my parking spot? You ain't say, hey, please, can I park for the park? You ain't say anything to me. You just walk away.
I'll talk to you out there and we'll get more.
Hey, sir, she didn't touch her at all.
It's on video.
Take this off.
Yes.
But she didn't touch her.
It's on video.
Still no problem.
So she was too close. She said that she was.
Right, back
Oh
up.
my Lord.
I'll talk to you later.
Are you? Oh no, sir, please. She didn't touch her. No.
I saw the video.
I know. But she.
You're not so hot. You're not a hothead anymore, are you? So, I will talk to you in the car.
And can you move the car?
Yes, sir. Of course.
Where's the keys?
So, okay.
Don't touch me.
Don't take my
touch
picture.
me.
Don't touch my
touch me.
So you parked.
Yeah, I
Right.
parked. I went around there. When he was standing right there when I parked, he saw me backing into the spot. He could have got out and said, hey, could you not park there? I'm going to park there. I would have parked over there, but I parked right here because we're supposed to back in, and
Right.
it's easier for me to do this way and then go out. And
Right.
I went. It was like 30 seconds. I went around there, came back. When I was walking there, he was like, I don't give a fuck because you're Amazon. You need to move. This is my parking spot. Da, da, da. So I kept going because I'm not going to engage. That's just going to
Right.
make it worse. So I went there. I come back out, and he was parked there. He said, I'm not going to move. I don't give a fuck. You're going to stay here. You're going to be stuck here. And then I said, okay, well, I'm just going to call 911. And I called 911, called y'all, and then he said, well, I'll move when the police come. And then the operator told me to sit in the car. I called my supervisor, let him know. And he said he was on his way out here. And when I was trying to describe the car to the 911 operator, the lady, she was inside trying to make him, I thought she was trying to make him calm down, but I guess she was just riling him up because she came out and I was standing right over here. And she came up to me and she's like, oh no, you need to get in your car. And she like started pressing her chest up against me. And I'm like, can you like back up? Because I just started this job. This is my second day.
Not a good way to start.
Exactly.
You got a
Like,
good job.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to get riled up. And that's why I'm like, I'm shaky and I'm about to cry because I really wanted to put my hands on a lady, but that's not going to solve it. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to lose my job. So I'm trying to.
No, good for you.
No, I totally get it. I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, you have this, honestly, it's a big help. That's why I
I'll
would
get
think
her
normally
14.
everyone lives, I live in Miami. You have a driver's license?
Meet the husband. He's lived here for 3 decades, and he's decided that today he's the self-appointed sheriff of this unnumbered parking lot. Instead of asking the driver to move, he chose to use his vehicle as a barricade, effectively taking the delivery truck hostage. His logic? The driver didn't say, please. He's big on respect, the kind of respect that involves screaming at a young woman just trying to finish her shift. He claims he knows how the world works because he used to deliver pizzas. Apparently in his world, a parking spot is worth a 911 call.
Alright, ma'am. Can you walk me through what happened?
I don't speak very well English. So I was listening when my husband come to home.
Okay.
Okay, and just see that this girl just leave the car in the park
Okay.
as parking.
Right.
So then she was very rude.
Uh-huh.
Okay, she was very rude. She just she just was like doing like that.
Right.
And then yes, I don't should go out. Okay, but she was taking picture, like doing stuff, like hey, call police. So I just go out and say, don't take picture. Hey, it's not your.
Right.
You shouldn't be here.
Right.
And she just in like this. I just was like this, and she was, like the people.
Okay.
Like this.
Right. No, I understand.
Okay, very close to my face.
Right.
Okay, so I just couldn't say nothing. It was like go away.
So you didn't hit her?
No, I didn't touch her.
Because the video,
I just
the video that she has, right?
I touched the camera because she first stayed very close to my face and then start taking the camera,
Right.
talking video.
Right.
So I touched this.
Okay. So the problem is the video she has shows that you hit her, right? I understand that it's a parking space,
Yeah,
right?
but I didn't touch her or feel her, like,
But I understand it's a parking space, but the thing is, it's not worth hitting somebody else. It's just simpler just to call us. Like now we're here, we could have mediated. And Amazon, everyone knows Amazon's there for a few minutes. They deliver whatever they got delivered and they leave, right? So that's kind of the discrepancy we're at, because the issue is the video she has is more justifying than what you guys have, right? And he had her blocked in, and that's another issue. You can't force somebody to stay somewhere and prevent somebody from leaving, right? That in itself is another issue.
She was very close to my face.
Right, but you came out and engaged her. She didn't come into your house, right? And that's the issue that's at hand, okay? He's your husband?
Yes.
Okay.
That's all I really hear.
All right. Thanks, Ed. Good to know. You can borrow. How do you spell your... Yes, thank you. What's your first name?
It's Agnieszka A.
A-N-G?
No, A.
Mm-hmm.
A-G. A.
G?
N.
Mm-hmm.
E.
E?
A.
Hold on. Is it? One second. Is it A-G? Where are you from?
I'm Polish.
You're Polish?
Yes.
Okay. Ja mówię po polsku. Nie dużo.
Nie dobrze.
Small. What's your last name?
F.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a license? Florida license? No? Okay. F-U-A? F-L?
N. No.
I'll get it from him. What's your birthday? Okay, and this is your registered address?
Yeah, what happened now?
Okay. Unfortunately, because she's the victim and she wants to press charges, I can't override what she wants to do. Okay. So you are under arrest for simple battery. It's a misdemeanor charge. You do have to go to jail. You will see the judge tomorrow. right? And then you can bond that. Okay, it's a simple misdemeanor, right? Is the car registered to you?
Yes, sir.
How do you spell your? Is she your wife?
Yes, sir.
How do you spell her last name?
Yeah.
And this is her address.
This is my address. We have
Is this her address too? Does she live here? Okay. And what's her phone number?
Mine?
Hers.
She's got a new one. And let me check.
Okay. I have a 200. Take a 28.
Let me see. Yeah, then.
20. And what's your name? What's your name?
Renzo. Renzo.
What's your phone number?
Let me see. This is good.
I have it right. 294.
Yeah. Life is weird.
Does Agnieszka have a middle name?
Huh?
Does she have a middle name?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? Let's start with.
Thoughts. She got 3 names, by the way, but she don't need the third.
And she's born in Poland, correct?
Yes, sir. That's my daughter. Oh, whatever.
Okay. All right. So let me get this straight. So you came home. She was here. She was backing in.
No.
Right.
I was over there, and she came probably 5 seconds before me.
Okay.
She was trying to leave the car
I get
here
it, right.
in the middle, like they
Right.
always do the same. Always.
Right.
Okay, whatever. And you sometimes I wait. I know how it's work.
Right.
Okay. I drive. That's how I make my money.
Right.
I know. So I was telling her, hey, I wanna, and she was trying to move the park here there. And I was sure that she wanted to park here,
Right.
And I was pretty sure, 100%, I swear it up. And then she decided to park here, to park here. And I said, no, and she didn't care. She just looked at me and not in a good, I'm telling the truth, I'm not lying, I don't need to lie. And walk away. That's why I got this. I said, what? I said, but I'm telling you, at least say something, whatever. That's why I decided to park my car. Of course, not forever, just for a few minutes, try to show, that she has to show some respect, I mean, that's my intention, honestly. And
Right.
then my wife came, I don't know why, from nowhere, I said, hey, you should stay away, whatever. And they were kind of arguing together, too close. But what you saw was nothing, I'm telling you the truth. She just thought,
But you
no,
still,
but I'm telling you the truth. This is no,
Right,
it's
but what I'm saying
nothing,
is you still can't do that.
the fake.
So,
That's why I was
But
upset. I said,
are any of these
hey, you
numbers?
need to walk away. This is
you guys,
nothing.
none of these are numbered, right?
No, this is my
Right.
this is my only spot, and I have 2 cars.
Right, but it's not assigned. Is it assigned?
Yeah, it's 2.
Like they have a number there?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think they have any numbers.
Oh,
There's
no,
no
not
numbers.
anymore. They use,
So-
I don't pay attention, but
Right.
102 because I live in
So-
102.
So all this because of a spot,
Don't,
right? It's
don't,
not.
sir, you have no idea what
Right.
a mistake. I think
So it's not personal, right? It's just business. But the
I
thing
know,
is,
of course.
as you wouldn't want somebody touching you, you wouldn't want touching your wife. That's probably somebody's daughter. They wouldn't want somebody touching them either over a parking space.
Yeah, but it was not that.
Right.
Honestly, what just the phone?
Unfortunately,
What's just the phone?
like I said, it's not
was
personal, it's
nothing on the
business,
face, nothing in the. I'm telling you what I saw.
Yeah. So, would you like? She has jewelry on her, right? We can either take that off, or I can let you take that off, and you can keep it, right? Because she has to go to county jail today.
No,
Right.
kidding, but really for just for.
So
for-
she has to go to county jail. So she's wearing
that's
jewelry.
not good.
So you can either
we're
take
doing
the jewelry with her.
all they
You can either take the jewelry with you, or I'll take it with me to the county. So it's up to you. I'm giving you an opportunity to do that.
Enter Agnieszka Greshalak. While her husband was busy playing traffic warden, Agnieszka decided to get physical. In Florida, the law is pretty clear. You don't have to land a knockout punch to be charged with battery. Intentionally touching or striking someone against their will, or even swatting a phone out of their hand, is enough to punch your ticket to the county jail. Agnieszka claimed she was the one being crowded, but the driver's cell phone captured a different story, and as we know in the world of body cam, the lens never lies.
So, you're wearing a couple pieces of jewelry, right? Do you have any bracelets on? Yeah? Okay. We're gonna leave the earrings and the necklaces with him, okay, so we don't have to take everything off there, alright? What I'm gonna do, it'll probably just be easier, is I'll take you out, because I don't think you're gonna cause an issue. I'll take you out of handcuffs, you take off your stuff, and you give it to him, okay? Alright.
Just make it safe, that's it. Not your body. What I'm just saying. You don't get it. You can family also. Exactly.
No, you want to
She's not a criminal. She's a nice lady.
No, she messed up.
You know, it's.
She's gonna take everything off. That's alright, just stay over there. Stay over there. She's gonna take it. So you can step out. I'll take you out of handcuffs, you can take off all your stuff. Okay, that you gotta take off.
The mood shifts instantly when the officer reviews the tape. I can't override what she wants to do, he tells them. You're under arrest for simple battery. Suddenly, the 30 years of residency and the unassigned parking spot don't matter. The husband's bravado evaporates, replaced by a frantic concern for their immigration status and green card process. It's a sobering reminder. One moment of standing your ground over a piece of asphalt can jeopardize your entire future in the country.
Thanks for coming.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to
So
do.
basically what happens from here, it's a misdemeanor. She gets a court date. She's probably most likely going to be released today.
Today.
Yes, most likely.
So no, they how's it bail bond, whatever.
Sometimes they have a bond, sometimes they don't. It's something you have to check with the jail.
Right.
But she has a misdemeanor court date, which is within 30 days of today.
In 30 days from today.
So the odds are she'll be released in a couple hours. But it's all the way downtown at Gunpowder.
So what can I do now? I mean,
You have to wait till she gets processed and then see if she has a bond, which she should. Should be pretty low, in my opinion. And then you have to go to a bail bondsman.
that's the only way.
Yes.
And what about time service? When you spend certain time
Oh,
on,
no, that's not a fine bill.
huh?
No, she just got to go in, get fingerprinted, take a picture, and then most likely she'll get given a court date and then go. So what I would do is, and it's going to take a couple hours, but you're going to have to go downtown to the gun club and figure out if she has a bond. But if the bond's building,
It's open 24 hours?
yes, they are. There's one right next to the jail, actually. And you can pay the bond. You have to just check with the jail and see what the bond is. But sometimes we let them off on OR, which just means, all right, see you later, have a good day, and they just leave with no bond. They just walk out, they just have to go to court. But literally, gun clubs here, and then military trail. Not military. No, it's Congress. It's right there. That's where the closest one is. There's probably more around, but that's the closest one. But considering it's 3, probably 8 o'clock tonight.
Should be over here. But with bail, with
Maybe.
well, maybe not.
No, they don't know. They usually don't put no bond on it because this is not a felony. So most likely she'll have a bond. If no bond, they'll just release her. I don't think. Don't quote me on it. I don't think they're going to hold her. There's no reason to unless she has history somewhere else that she has somewhere else. But more than likely, there'll be a bond or no bond, just walk out.
The only thing that I say is fucked up is that we're doing our, immigration process for her, and that's horrible.
Yeah, I get it.
That's the only thing that
So, no.
wrong time
And again, just because she got arrested doesn't mean she's convicted.
No, I know, but still, it doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't look good,
Doesn't
but
look
there's a
good.
difference in being arrested and charged.
Yeah, of course.
So it's something.
So this is what arrested.
It's arrest. It's a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor to felony. And then this
But
is
that's what she wanted. I mean, I don't, that's what she wanted. I don't blame her,
yeah, battery is unwanted touch or strike. It could be a fingertip and it could be a full-on punch. It doesn't matter. It doesn't differentiate.
Agnieszka, you don't have a Florida license, right?
No, I don't have.
No no ID card, no nothing?
No. I just have my passport.
You just have the passport?
Yes.
How long have you been living here?
I have three years.
Okay. Alright. So the way it's gonna work from here, I gotta do some paperwork. It's gonna take maybe half an hour. And then I gotta transport you to the county jail. So we're just gonna be here for about half an hour, okay?
Okay.
It's a misdemeanor, which in the state it's very minor. Okay, it's one of the lowest level offenses that there is. Just unfortunately, I can't, because she wished to prosecute, we have to follow through with that, okay? I'm gonna put in everything you told me, the same way she told me, and then you'll see a judge tomorrow at first appearance. There's a good chance you'll probably get bail, right?
What is
Which
bail?
is just a fee, and then your husband can probably pick you up. So I'll give you his phone number. You will have a phone inside that you can use to call him, right? And let him know about what's going on. But it's probably going to be until tomorrow. I doubt they have anything at night.
Agnieszka was hauled off to the slammer, eventually released on a $1,000 bond, all for a parking spot that wasn't even hers to begin with. The driver walked away shaken but vindicated, while the Grezelax walked away with a court date and a permanent spot on the internet's wall of shame. The lesson: if you see a delivery truck in your spot, give them 2 minutes. It's a lot cheaper than a lawyer. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Justice Served Cold.